More now on our top story, and the federal government is spending around $12 billion on 58 more Joint Strike Fighter aircraft. Ross Babbage is a former senior Australian defence official and the founder of the Kokoda Foundation. He's been involved in the program since the beginning, and he told Joe O'Brien most of the aircraft's technical flaws have been resolved.
This is an extremely advanced aircraft. It is very, very capable. It is not just a standard fighter aircraft in the way that most people tend to think of a fighter aircraft as something that manoeuvres and goes and shoots down other aircraft in almost like a modern Spitfire. This is a quite new generation of aircraft which is very stealthy, very hard to find if it doesn't want to be found, but has extraordinary sensor capability. So we can see a long, long way away. And frankly, in most sort of combat environments, it is likely to succeed in its mission before the enemy even knows it's there.
Finally tonight, the federal government yesterday approved the purchase of 58 brand new F35 Joint Strike Fighter jets for the bargain price of $12 billion. And sure, there are people out there saying that money should be spent on health or education. But remember the old saying, F35s are our future. And since the planes are described as the most advanced fighter in production anywhere in the world, I think it's fair to say that is money well spent.
It's behind schedule, it's over budget, and it still doesn't work properly.
I think it's fair to say that is money spent. So okay, they're not working properly. What's the problem? They fly too fast? Their missiles are too accurate?
The F-35 is currently 4 hours between critical failures, and at that rate, the program will not even meet its reliability goal of 50%.
Because it's important to set goals, and the goal for the reliability of a $130 million fighter jet is for it to work half the time. And with these jets only being able to fly for 4 hours before suffering a critical failure, that means the pilots won't even be able to finish the in-flight director's cut of the Fellowship of the Ring before they crash and melt into a fiery wreck. So why can't these planes even make it up to the scene where Boromir dies?
We know what parts are coming off too frequently. We know what maintenance procedures take too long.
To interject, I would think that any part of a plane coming off at any time is too frequent. But I'm no pilot, I'm just a man with an awareness of his own mortality. Maybe planes are like snakes, where if you shed some parts, you find newer parts underneath. I guess I just was always taught that if a plane sheds a part, you find a dead pilot. For more on this, we'll cross to Alex Lee, who is currently in the air testing one of these F-35s. Alex.
Tom, right now these F-35 jets are still in the critical testing phase, where they're seeking to answer some of the big questions.
Oh yeah, such as?
Like, can this plane fly?
What was that, Alex?
I believe one of the wings just disengaged, Tom.
Disengaged?
Tore completely off.
And you're not concerned?
No, Tom, remember this is the most advanced fighter jet in the world. See, both wings are gone now, but we're still flying.
Warning, critical failure.
Alex, the F-35 is said to have advanced stealth technology. How is that working so far?
Phenomenally well, Tom. By slowly breaking up into thousands of smaller parts, the plane avoids radar by not looking like a plane. Or even being a plane.
Warning, terrain, terrain, terrain.
Alex, it definitely sounds like you are crashing.
Tom, there's a saying in the F-35 pilot community, pull up, pull up, pull up. For The Roast, I'm Alex Lee, reporting from 25,000 feet, 10,000 feet,
terrain,
900
terrain.
feet.
Should we call someone, or no? She'll turn up? All right. Of course, these 58 new fighter jets that can't fight or jet come on top of the 14 we've already ordered. And I don't want to tell Australia how to buy things, but generally you don't say, hi, can I have 14 fighter jets? What's that? They don't work. Great, I'll take 58 more. I'll need spares because I hear the first 14 won't work. Here's $12 billion.